Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking my video. I'm super excited to share with you how I created this look. If you'd like to see what I used to create this bright sultry eye using pink tones and gold glitter, then please keep on watching. And if you have not already, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks again, guys. I'm going to start off by using the color Stripped from the Shape Matters palette, and I'm going to be putting this all over the brow bone to create a transition shade. This will make sure all of our shadows blend in nicely. Using the Masquerade palette, I'm going to be taking this color Burkina, which is a chocolate brown color. I'm going to be putting this right on the brow bone to give this look a little bit more warmth. From the same palette, I'm going to be taking the color Zobo, and I'm going to be putting this color right in the crease area and just blending it out. I'm going to gradually add some more color. This way I have a lot more control over how bold I make this shade. I'm going to be taking the color Aubergine from the Shape Matters palette, and using a smaller brush, I'm going to be putting this shade in the outer corner of the eye, and this is just going to give us a little bit of more depth without making it too smoky. And I'm going to go back with my Morphe blending brush just to blend this shade out a little bit more. Next, I'm going to be going in with a smaller flat brush, and this is a brush from BH Cosmetics. I don't know the number of it. I did purchase these brushes and the Morphe brushes in a set, so they don't have numbers on them. However, I will put a link to the brush sets down below. And here I'm using the Shape Tape Concealer to clean up the front portion of the eye. So we're just going to be creating a half cut crease, and this is just going to prep the area for the bold pink color that we're going to be using in just a moment. While doing my cut crease, I like to apply the concealer with the brush and then go back in and pat it with my finger. I find that this makes it a little bit more smooth, and it takes away some of the cakiness when applying the different layers of the concealer. When doing the half cut crease, it's really helpful when you go back in with your finger and blend out the concealer from the outer corner of the eye in, and using patting motions to just make sure you create a smooth transition from the concealer to the outer smokiness of the eye. Now I'm going to be taking the color Bori from the Masquerade palette, and I'm just going to be applying that directly over where we applied the concealer, and we're just going to create that really bold hot pink color all over the front portion of the eyelid. I personally really like to build up the colors in this palette. They are super pigmented, but I like to have a lot more control over how bold I make the eyes. So I like to just build it up until I reach the desired brightness that I would like to achieve. Feel free to use more or less of the shadows to create the look that you desire. Now I'm going to be taking the color Totally Nude from the Shape Matters palette, and I'm going to be putting this color in the inner crease of the eye to give a better transition from that bold pink cut crease so that it looks much smoother where that ends. Now I'm going to go back in with my smaller blending brush, and I'm going to be applying the NYX Glitter Primer right to the center of my eyelids, and I'm going to be blending it out just a little bit to the sides, and this is going to be the area where we're going to focus the gold glitter. And I do find it easier to apply the glitter with my finger. This way I can be a little bit more precise over where I'm placing it, since I did want to focus the glitter on the center of the eyelid. Taking that same blending brush that we used to apply the glitter primer, I'm going to be blending out the glitter from the center of the eye out to give a better transition on where the glitter is ending, And all I'm doing is just pulling down some sparkles so that it looks like it's blending a little bit better. And I am super obsessed with this glitter from NYX. It was my second time using it, and if you are new to the glitter, I would really recommend blending out the ends with the brush like I showed you guys. I find that this creates a much smoother look, and it just makes it look so much better and not so harsh where the glitter ends. I would definitely recommend this product, both the glitter and the glitter primer. I am so in love with these two products. I also went ahead and cleaned the under eye area with a baby wipe. I do have a baby, so I always have those handy. Feel free to clean the under eye area with whatever works for you. I'm also going in with the Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm just cleaning the outer end of the shadow to give a really sharp defined line where that is ending, and I'm going to also be applying my liner right along that line. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using the Tarte Clay Paint eyeliner in black, and to apply it I'm using the eyeliner brush that it came with. Compared to a regular liquid eyeliner, I actually really love this liner. It's super creamy and really easy to work with. This is another product that I would definitely recommend. For filming purposes, I did go ahead and film my foundation and concealer off camera. To set my concealer, I'm going to be using my NYX finishing powder with my damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to be pressing this into the under eye area as well as my forehead and chin where I might get a little bit oily during the day. Using this Morphe brush, I'm going to go ahead and dust off all that excess powder. I personally don't like to bake for so long. I just leave it on for a few minutes and then I brush it off, and then I will go in with my first contour shade. I wanted to go back in with Totally Nude and apply that just underneath the lower lash line. So I just went along the lash line and blended that in with my smaller blending brush. To contour, I went in with the shade Contour from the Shape Matters palette, and I applied that with this Morphe brush, and I focused that shade right in the cheekbone area. I wanted to focus it in the higher portion, so I just blended that out, and I also brought it up to the side of my forehead to create a nice bronzy look. Next, I went in with that same Morphe brush, and I'm using the bronze color from the palette, and I'm going to apply this just above where I applied that contour color, and I'm just going to blend this all over to create a even bronzy look all over the face. I'm going to be adding some of this floral blush from BH Cosmetics, and this is in the color Fiji Fun. And I'm just going to be applying a tiny amount with my Luxie 522 brush. From the Carly by Belle palette, I'm going to be using the highlighter with the pink tones in it. I'm also going to be using this highlighter slash eyeshadow from Ofra Cosmetics, and I'm going to be applying this to the inner corners of my eyes with the small blending brush. I'm going to take some of that same highlighter slash eyeshadow and apply it on top of my highlight to make it just a little bit more brighter. I went ahead and applied lashes and mascara off camera, and now we're going to move on to lips. I'm going to be using this natural lip liner that I got from Sally's Beauty Supply, and it's in the brand Beautique. If you haven't already tried out these lip liners, I would definitely go check them out. They're super inexpensive. They're only about $2 or $3 and it's really good quality for the price. When I line my lips, I like to do the outer liner and then I like to go in the outer corners and just blend the color out. I'm going to be using this lip gloss by LA Colors, and this is just a moisturizing lip gloss with some glitter. Right over the lip gloss, I'm going to be using the NYX Lip Lingerie in the color 22, and I'm going to be applying this with a brush. I'm going to be cleaning up my bottom lip with my foundation and a concealer brush, and this is just going to help my lip color look a lot more sharp. And I apologize, I didn't realize that you couldn't see what I was doing, but you will be able to see when I do my other side in just a second. I like to go back in with my liner and create a sort of ombre effect. I love the way that looks. And I'm just going to put some black mascara on my bottom lashes. I'm also going to take some of this Cover FX highlighter in Sunlight, and I'm going to put that in the inner corners of my eyes. And also on the tip and bridge of my nose. Using a small liner brush, I'm going to be taking some of the NYX glitter primer and applying it to the inner corners of my eyes so that we can add some glitter. I'm going to be taking the same bronze glitter by NYX in the color GLI08, and I'm going to be applying it with the liner brush so that I can put it precisely in the inner corner area. I'm going to finish off this look by spraying some of my Makeup Forever Mist and Fix setting spray, and I'll be spraying this all over my face. So I did also spray some setting spray on my shoulders, but you'll see me go back in just a moment with some hairspray, and I find that that's really good when you want to apply a highlight to the body. So if you're feeling extra like I was, then go ahead and do that step as well, or you could skip it if you prefer not to. For the highlight on the shoulders, I did also use my Carly by Belle palette, and I used the pink tone highlighter. To finish off the eyes, I went back in with my black liner by NYX, and I just lined the waterline, and using the Shape Matters palette, I'm going to be taking the color Aubergine, and with a small blending brush, we're going to be applying that to the lower lash line, and this is just going to give this look a little bit of a smoky under eye. Alright guys, well this is the finished look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed my video. Please leave me a comment with some feedback. I would really like to hear what you guys thought. And if you would like to see more videos by me, then please subscribe. Bye guys.